Western Conference Finals has been two teams trading haymakers. Game 6, no exception. Wemby and co. on the ropes. Wasn't a great Game 5 for him, and Perkins said as much.
Wemby got punked last night. He got punked. I mean, they were whispering sweet things in his ear, fresh things at that.
I don't know if they were all that sweet, but Wemby did respond in Game 6, to be clear. Drills a 3 there, had another one on the next possession. Spurs were up 7 at that point. Even with you thinking he needs to do all his work in the paint, there's another 3 to your eye. San Antonio had 8 3-pointers in that first quarter, most in a playoff quarter since the 97-98 season, but by the time we hit to the second quarter, a lot more work was being done in the painted area. There's Wemby past Chet Holmgren to put him up by 15. Under 3 minutes left, it's Carter Bryant down baseline. Two-hand jam, Spurs bench feeling it. Next under possession, it's defense. Devin Vassell gets Holmgren. Has some words for him afterwards as well. The Spurs thrive with their wing defenders, and though you think Wemby's going to be the only one patrolling that paint, I promise he got a bunch of cats down there with him. Under 2 minutes left in the half, Wemby, another 3. Wemby, after scoring 20 points on 4 of 15 shooting in Game 5, had 22 on 9 of 16 in the first half of Game 6. The Nuns didn't even need a Hail Mary for that performance. Third quarter action is Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Wemby. He hits that one, but that was one of few buckets he had. 0 of 5 for 3 was SGA, just 3 free throw attempts. Thunder down by 8 at that juncture. Later in the third, Dylan Harper. Crossover, step back is money. Spurs up and rolling by 15. Then the Stephon Castle float game is proper after the Euro step. A 20-0 run in the third quarter for the Spurs. Longest run allowed by OKC in the postseason thus far, but they were not done. Here's some more defense for you. Wemby says, get that up out of there. It was just a massacre by game's end, and your perfunctory note, the Castle lob to Wemby. As all good things go in San Antonio, just find them up top somewhere. Wemby with 28, 10, and 3, and spoke on the bounce-back effort for them post-game.
It erases kind of all the little mistakes that we do that are human nature, whether it's in the regular season or previous games. We just got to fight that all the time. And when your back's against the wall, it feels like it's the best opportunity to do that.
Tonight was do or die, and I think a lot of fans are going to be happy. They say that's the best line in sports, I believe. So we'll be prepared, take the next 40 hours or whatever it may be to try to get ready, get organized, and get ready to go into a hostile environment against the defending champs in the Western Conference Finals for a team that's done it multiple times and knows exactly what they're going to, what it takes. And I would expect to get their best punch. We're going to go in with our eyes wide open and expecting nothing less.
They clearly embrace that position because when they're trailing in the series tonight, Spurs got their third win by at least 20 points in that situation in these playoffs alone. In fact, those 3 20-point dubs are tied with the 2022 Celtics for the most in a single postseason in NBA history. But let Mark Daigneault tell it, the Thunder were not expecting this sort of result at all.
It's hard.
Spurs beat the Thunder 118-91. Players with 18 blocks in a Western Conference final since 2000. Shaq, Tim Duncan, Victor Wembanyama. Shaq, Tim Duncan, Victor Wembanyama. Hey. Was plus minus in Game 6. Shea was a minus 28. Isaiah Hartenstein was a minus 25. I thought the difference in the night, Joe, it was the way the Spurs started and they didn't let off the gas. Yep. Every time OKC tried to make a move, they had a counter to the move. Oh, yeah. This is we're not going to let this happen today. We're going back to OKC for Game 7. Yes, and sir. You better play your best because we're going to be absolutely at our best. I thought the difference was Wemby. And, Joe, we talked about this. I said, Joe, as much as I love his defense, offensively is where Wemby is the difference.
Yeah.
When he scores, they're unbeatable.
Unbeatable.
They're unbeatable. When he gets off to the start, that great start, you go look at it now. Game 1 was an anomaly where he only had 14 and then he goes crazy in the second half. But if you go back and look at the game that he gets 17, 18 in the first half, I think he had 19 in the first half tonight. It's hard. It's hard to deal with him. Go ahead, Ocho.
And Unc and Joe, I'm glad both of y'all are agreeing and saying exactly what I could see before the series started. I told you that Wemby would be the deciding factor on whether this series is won by the Spurs or not. But y'all didn't listen. Y'all went with the MVP, 2-time at that. So I understand why you picked the team that is previously coming off a championship. But Wemby being the deciding factor. I don't know who got in his ear. I don't know who talked to him, Unc. They said 14 shots. That's not enough. We need you to go out here and be aggressive. He was aggressive from the beginning of the game. Everyone else came along as well. He put the ball on the floor. Hey, Joe, he getting to the rack. He's shooting floaters.
Yeah.
10 drops. He got a nice little touch on it. He getting the ball on the elbow. Okay, you going to back off me a little bit? But don't worry about it. I'm going to just hit this meaty on you. And he was 4-9 from the 3.
Yeah.
Everything is working for him tonight. Obviously, he was doing it on the defensive end as well, which is one of the reasons in which they won tonight's game.
Also, before you go, Joe, if you look at where he was getting the ball tonight. He was getting that ball a lot closer to the rim tonight than constantly setting up at the 3-point line and getting it out there and trying to make a move. He did, and he was a lot more decisive. You see, one spin, he to the rim, he tried to lay it up with his left hand. Go ahead, Joe.
Wembenyama, obviously, he's a catalyst, fellas, to everything the Spurs do. I mean, if he plays great, like you said, you're right. They hard as hell to beat, bro. And if he's scoring the ball, in that first quarter, he made 3 threes in that first quarter. I said, it's gonna open up his game because when he's making those shots, you have to be honest. Now he can pump fake, get in the lane, shoot his floater, spray out for 3, things of that such. But it got him going. As we heard Mitch Johnson say last game, 15 shots wasn't enough. I thought he was so assertive, bro. I thought he was so determined to put his stamp on the game in the first quarter. And once he gets going, it opens up the floor for all these other guys.
Everybody.
Look at Castle. Castle, 5 for 10. He only had 1 turnover tonight. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Then you look at Dylan Harper. Super efficient. If those 3 guys play well, I know Fox didn't play well, but if those 3 guys play well, Castle, Harper, and Wembenyama, bro, they gonna be tough to beat. But they at home. We expect for them to play well. Like I said, I didn't think it was nowhere in hell OKC was going to San Antonio and winning Game 6, bro. They just were the more desperate team, understanding what was at stake. Man, you weren't gonna be able to come in there and get no win.
No, I love the way the aggressiveness they played tonight. They rebounded the basketball tonight. They challenged every shot. They got every loose ball, the 50-50 ball, that 85% that went to OKC. Tonight, it went to San Antonio. And that's the type of effort you're gonna have to take on the road. And you see the difference, Joe? You see the difference when they don't every time Shane look at somebody, they blow the whistle. You see this?
Yeah.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
When he's shooting 3-4 free throws. Now he's still he gonna fall. Now he gonna shoot a shot and fall.
Yeah.
If I didn't know better, hell, I thought the snipers had got it. I was like, damn, bro, can you stay up? Why you keep falling every time you shoot the ball? He like one of them fainting goats. I'm like, well, damn. And look at this. They how many free throws? 12 free throws tonight. They were 11 to 12, 92%. The other team, if you can keep them off the line, and they don't call every time because Shay's going to sell everything.
Yeah.
Say he has a store that sells everything. He doesn't have all I sell is veggies. All I sell is couches. That joke will sell auto parts. He sells couches. He sells veggies. He sells produce. It doesn't matter.
Hey, but notice tonight, Uncle Joe, as physical as the game was, the ref held the whistle a little bit. The ref let the boys play ball tonight.
They should.
The game of basketball is physical. The game of basketball in the playoffs is even that much more physical. Now we've seen the ref, be a little whistle happy. Tonight he letting the boys play until the fouls were egregious, and you have no choice but to call it.
Hey, and you got to give San Antonio a lot of credit, bro. They never let none of them OKC guys get into a rhythm.
No.
You know what I mean? Hey, them boys guard and they physical. Like I said, man, they came home, did what they were supposed to do. Y'all ain't coming up in here and getting no damn win.
Nah, you're not celebrating on our court.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. It won't happen today.
It was man, that was a thing of beauty to watch. Yes, it was really a thing of beauty to watch. I thought the guys played extremely well. Yeah, you're right, Joe. Fox did not have the greatest offensive game, but if you look at everybody else. And what we say the difference was, Wemby has to cancel out those two bigs.
Yep.
Yeah.
10 points for Hartenstein, 10 points for Chet, 16 rebounds. Wemby, 28 points, 10 rebounds. He won. Now everybody else we can play.
Yeah.
I'm taking out you two guys. I've taken them. Okay, now Castle, Vassell, Harper, you guys are responsible for Chet and the next two guys.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm the head coach for OKC, just like Mitch said that Wembanyama 15 shot attempts wasn't enough.
Yes, sir.
Man, check Homer. He got 8 shot attempts, fellas, 4 for 8. I mean, damn.
He ain't even looking at the basket. When Wemby on him, he ain't thinking about no damn basket.
He ain't, bro. He ain't. You got to go at that man, bro. You got to go. Look.
See, you trying to get me embarrassed, Joe. You think you slick. That man throw the ball up in the stand, and then you go come over here to my, hey, Ocho, you saw what Wemby did to Chet?
Man, listen, bro. Yeah. Hey, somebody got to come along, bro, and assert themselves, man. But, hey, I felt it would be a lopsided win. I mean, San Antonio, they just understand. I know they're a young team, but being at home, they've been probably the second best team all year. And, bro, this game 7 is going to be a dog fight. Oh, my.
It is.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be a dog fight. And obviously, I'm sure with you, both of you, obviously picking the Thunder to win this series. Can the Spurs muster it up one more time? Can we get an aggressive Wembanyama on both sides of the court, offensively, defensively? Can he continue to move, being able to play off the ball, being able to get the ball where he wants to, on the elbow, down in the block, with Chet being as ineffective as he is offensively and not asserting himself in the game, we gonna be all right. If we can hold Shea to another game like he did tonight, where he really wasn't much of a factor on the offense end.
He's really never a factor, Ocho. It's the free throws. You go back and look at what is Shea shooting in this? Ocho, he probably shooting 40%.
Yeah.
For a guy that shot 53%. So they're holding him somewhere between 13 and 15% of what he averaged in the regular season. They're doing an unbelievable job, but it's just hard to keep somebody under 20 points when they go to the free throw line 17 times.
Yeah.
Because he makes 14, 15 of them, that's 15 points. It's hard to keep him from making at least 6 shots because he's going to get the ball up somewhere between 18 and 24 times in a game. Yeah. So if he just makes 6 of those, plus another 14, 15 points at the free throw line, that's 27 right there. Yeah. He makes 8 of those, that's 30.